Coach Wynn back again, and I highly recommend that you pick a playlist that you really enjoy. Let me tuck my shirt in like a proper trainer, pardon. That you pick your favorite playlist, because today we have another full body, high intensity interval training workout, and all you need is your body weight, that perfect playlist, because YouTube copyrights, I don't want to get hit with any litigations, but let's go ahead and get started. We got 30 seconds per exercise during this warm-up. If you see me looking to the left, that's because the stopwatch is there. If you see me looking down, that's because that's where the workout is. Let's go ahead and start shifting our weight side to side. Shoulders are loose, like a little boxer shuffle. 30 seconds right here. And as we start moving, I really want to invite y'all to take a moment to think about something that you're grateful for. For me, today and every day, is the ability to move, to have free will, to do things like this, providing a resource that hopefully will help other people be healthier. I don't take for granted the small things like being able to move. So I invite you to think of something that you are grateful for as well. Let's transition to jumping jacks. Still time to think of something that you're grateful for. Even if it was a rough day, a rough night, we made it here. So if you're having trouble thinking of something, I offer that for you. Nice and wide for these jumping jacks. If you need to modify, just step it out and raise your hands above and below your head. 3, 2, 1. Let's do butt kicks. Bringing your heel to your glute. Maybe you put your hands there. Bring your heels to your hands. Very good. We got about 15 more seconds here. Give me 10. We're getting fun. Since there's no music, you might be hearing me make a little noises. We won't call them singing or making music. You're going to transition to reaching down towards your toes. You might have a furry friend that wants attention. You're going to walk it out and walk it back. I'm going to walk it out and walk it back. I forgot to mention earlier that I definitely recommend having a mat or some carpet. We don't want socks on a slick surface, because we're going to be doing some jumping and things that just need more stability. Ooh, I forgot to load the timer. Let's get 10 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Let's go to high knees. I know we're bouncing back and forth, but I want to gas you out in the warm-up. So go ahead and bring those knees up. Pump those arms. Good work. Hopefully this is warming you up a little bit. Very nice. Sorry, y'all have to hear me stomping a bit. And you'll see, even with high knees, we can do a modification with marches. So I invite you to do that if you need to. That's 30 seconds. One more warm-up exercise. This is a full body workout. I want you back in that plank position that we were at earlier and do nice and slow shoulder taps. Nice and controlled. You're bringing your opposite hand to the opposite shoulder. Try to think about keeping the shoulder right over the wrist, and try to reduce any swaying in your hips. It's tricky, but that's what makes it more of a core exercise. We got 10 seconds here. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Hopefully you're a little warm. I am. And with the way I design my workouts, I like to do them for time. I don't like to say that you have to do 50 squats or whatever it is, because everyone's at their own different place in their journey. So doing it for time Means that if you have a friend with you, a kid with you, y'all are going at it together, you're starting together, you're ending together, and in between, the journey is yours. So we got a 45-second round for every exercise. I'm gonna give you 3, not all at once. First exercise is a jumping lunge to squat. So you're gonna lunge, lunge, squat. If you need to modify it, and step it back, squat it down. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Jump, jump, squat, jump, jump, squat, lunge, lunge, squat, lunge, lunge, squat. And maybe you can go a little faster than me. My mat doesn't have the best traction, so I'm taking my time. Remember the modification. If you feel any niggle, as some of the people in my life call it, in your knees, modify it. Just step it back as far as you can, squat it down. Otherwise, we're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Good job. That one burns, but that's probably one of the hardest exercises of the whole workout. Second exercise, we got bear crawls, forward and back. So this one will be a small movement, engaging your core and shoulders. So you're gonna come into what some people call a box position. I hope Chico isn't blocking y'all's view. I promise he has a little space to rest over there. But you're gonna come into a box position so you can see the space between my arms and my thighs are like a box. My core is tight. I'm gonna slowly move my right arm and left foot forward, left arm, right foot forward. Maintaining that box position as much as I can and doing the same going back. We got 45 seconds here. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. And for this one, if you need to modify, just try to hold that box. It's challenging even just holding it right here. Throughout all these exercises, make sure you're breathing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, great work. 15 more seconds. And again, longest round here. So it's gonna get easier. 5 seconds. 2, and 1. Good job. Feel that 1. And then third exercise, we got ascending burpee push-ups. Sometimes I'm like, why did you think of these? But I like to do variations on your traditional classic exercises. So with the burpee, you usually come down, push up, come back up. The spice that I want you to add to it is your first one was 1 push-up. Your second one, you need 2. And back up, and 3, and so forth. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. And up. Now I got 2 push-ups. Great work. 3. And back up. And you might be wondering, what's the modification? I kind of did it just now on accident. You walk it back down, you come onto your knees, push up, and back forward, and come up. And repeat. Except for 2. Forgot to modify it. And up. And repeat. We are good for our 45-second round. As tied, boss. Now it's only our first round, and if you're tired, that makes sense. But the good news is we got 15 seconds shaved off of every round. We're gonna do those same 3 exercises, but for 30 seconds this time. I should be better about watching the clock. It is a whole thing being an instructor and like keeping time and reps. But I won't bore you with it. I know you're ready to go. So let's go with those jumping lunges in 3, 2, 1. Sorry, y'all. I don't like crating my dog, so he is always here. Remember your modification. Step it back, squat, or go with the classic. You see me incorporating my arms in here? Opposite arm, opposite leg. Perfect. Woo! 30 seconds. Still a burner. We got bear crawls. We're gonna come down. 30 seconds this time. She goes like, I'm gonna do something. No kisses, buddy. No kisses. His breath. Oh my gosh. Okay. 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Small movements here. You can kind of imagine you're balancing a plate on your back, and you don't want it to fall. If you have a sturdy book, you can use that and put it on your back. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Good job. Last exercise, ascending burpees. 30 seconds. Remember, you're just increasing the number of push-ups that you do with each exercise. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Come down. 1 push-up. Come up. Repeat. 2 push-ups. And up. Beautiful. Keep moving. 1, 2, 3. Up. Remember, if you need to modify, walk it down nice and easy. Push up on your knees. Walk it up nice and easy. Little jump. Otherwise, 1. Oh, time's up. That was gonna be 4 in a row. Some of y'all might have made it to 5. It is totally okay to outdo me in these videos, by the way. Because I'm talking, I'm doing modifications. If you can do more faster, push yourself to a safe extent. All right, y'all, we got one more round. We are already almost halfway through the workout. We got 15 seconds of each exercise. Let's make it good. Let's make it count. First exercise, 15 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Y'all got it, just 10 seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, down. Perfect. Bear crawls. These are harder than I remember, but we only got 15 seconds of them. If you're doing them right, you'll feel them burning in your shoulders, quads, maybe even your core. 3, 2, 1, go. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Almost there. 3 more seconds. 2. Down. Good job. I wasn't so good at keeping time on that one. Good job. Last round of these ascending burpee push-ups. If my camera, this is shot on iPhone, by the way, the sweat is here. Ascending burpee push-ups in 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds. Get as many as you can. 1, 2. When you do these jumps, try to land soft. 1, 2, 3. We're past our time, but sometimes we put in extra work because we're here to get better. We are finished with the first round. When I teach this class in person, I have people run around a fairly sizable park, just one lap. But if you want the extra cardio, endurance work, I want you to do high knees in place for 2 minutes. That wasn't a good demo of high knees. High knees in place for 2 minutes, or march for 2 minutes without stopping. And the best option, unless you have a treadmill to do about 0.6 miles on, I want you to jump rope for 2 minutes. So go ahead and pause the video if you want that extra cardio, and give me 2 minutes straight of your cardio activity of choice. Otherwise, we're gonna move on to the second circuit. We're gonna start with a lateral lunge to high knee. So what does that look like? Lateral just means side to side. So you're gonna step out, come down, shooting the hips back, keeping the chest fairly high, knee drive. We're gonna continue on that side to just give it some good work before alternating. And since usually we would do 45 seconds per exercise, but since this is a bilateral two-sided exercise, I'm gonna have you do just 30 seconds on each leg, okay? Mercy. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Start with your right leg. It's my left leg, but it's mirrors to you. Remember to drive that knee up at the top. Drive it up. Drive it up. Control that landing off to the side. Working out is great practice for everyday life, because you don't think about it unless you have chronic knee pain, but your knees, your ankles, those joints are absorbing force all day. So this exercise is just helping us reinforce that. Sorry, we went a little over time. 30 seconds goes by quick. Other side, in 3, 2, 1. We got 30 seconds here. Go as deep as you can. If you have the flexibility, I know some people who do this, their butt basically touches the ground. If that's you, more power to you. Keep doing that. But if not, this is okay. And if you need to modify, don't go as low or as far to the side. We got 5 seconds. 2, 1, beautiful. Second exercise, crowd favorite. That's how you know people don't like it. When trainers say crowd favorite, they are being sarcastic. We got 30 seconds of mountain climbers. I'm sorry, we got 45 seconds of mountain climbers. Let's go in 3, 2, and 1. With the mountain climber, you started in a plank position, right? And then you're driving your knees up as far forward as you can. If you need to modify or take a break, hold a plank for me. If you need to take it at a slower pace, take that slower pace. Otherwise, keep driving it up. We got less than 30 seconds left. Something to be mindful of. Try not to sway your hips side to side. Some people do this. I want your hips as stable as you can make them. Just your knees are driving forward. Shoulders above your wrists. We are almost there. I feel my abs burning. In 3, 2, 1. Jesus. Second exercise, third exercise. Praise goodness. Third exercise. My dog is not using this pillow, so I will use it. We got decline push-ups. What that means is that you are doing your standard push-up, but with a little incline added to it. So I'll move this here so y'all can see my feet on my knees. You can take textbooks, you can take a chair, you can use your bed. I know I said you didn't need anything, but this is the one thing that you kind of need. If you have it. If you don't have it, you can also just do a pyramid push-up, which I'll show you. But you're gonna be on that incline. So now the push-ups are happening at the bottom, which is why I call them decline push-ups. but you're just doing push-ups here for 45 seconds. If you need to modify, then you can have your knees on the poof or whatever you're using. 45 seconds. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. And you might be saying, when? If I don't have that little poof or something to put my feet on, what do I do? If you do, keep going. The timer is running. If you don't have the poof, you're gonna be here. And those small motions will burn. And 3, 2, 1. These push-ups suck. Going back to the tippity top of this circuit. 30 seconds each exercise. We're gonna do lateral lunges with a low knee drive. And since we started on this leg last time, I'm gonna start extending this leg. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. We did 30 seconds last time because we split up, quote unquote, the 45. So let's just do 20 seconds this time, okay? Good job. Give me 10 more seconds. This goes by quick. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Other side, 20 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Onto the side. Good job. Nice. Easy breaths here. This could be considered a lower intensity exercise. 5 seconds. 3. You're done. Sometimes my counting is off, but I'm looking at the timer, right, y'all? We got these mountain climbers, 30 seconds. This is the high intensity. And sometimes there's low intensity in high intensity workouts, because if it's a high intensity interval workout, the interval is usually rest. I just have to do a lower intensity exercise. But 30 seconds of mountain climbers in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Remember, you can hold a plank if you like. Good job. Of course, my dog decides to get in the pillow once I start using it. 10 seconds. Almost there. Drive it up. Remember, you can modify with just steps. 2, 1. Good job. What do we got next? We got those decline push-ups. These are really hard, y'all. So if you remember you have a decline, go for it. If you don't, then just do these for me. I believe they're called pyramid push-ups. You just bring your arms back, even that small dip counts. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds. And with these, try to think about it as your elbows are trying to touch the ground. So you can see we're kind of like making a decline with our legs, since my poof is occupied by the dog. Good job. You're almost there. 10 seconds. Small motion probably burdens in their shoulders / upper back. Good job. I feel it. And that's the thing, like if an exercise feels silly, don't worry about it. If you feel your muscles working and it's not causing pain or strain, you're doing something and getting stronger. Last round. Wow, we're on the last round. I feel like this second circuit was easier than the first. But anywho, you got your lateral lunges one more time. 15 seconds. Now every exercise is gonna be 15 seconds. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Step it out. drive it up, step it out, drive it up. Just because it's 15 seconds doesn't mean we lack in the form or the effort. We're gonna make these last 5 seconds count. You got it. And we switch. Might have had you do an extra second or 2. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds. Really push through your foot, especially through the heel. Give me 5 more seconds. And down. Good job. Mountain climbers. Just 15 seconds of mountain climbers. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. Try to have the clock start at a time where I can do the math easily. We got it. We're almost done already. Going by so fast. 3, 2, 1. I think that was right. Counting, math. And then we got those deep plank push-ups. Remember, if you got your poof or an actual thing to put your foot up on, use that. If not, we're in this sort of downward dog position. Bring our elbows down for 15 seconds. And 2, 1, elbows down and up and up. Keep your core engaged here. If it feels crazy, it might be because your core is not tight. Engage your core like someone's punching you in the stomach. And you're done. Good job. Well, y'all, this one might have been a little on the easier side. We're done with the circuits, but I would love for you to close out with another 2 minutes of cardio before we stretch, if you can. I like to warm you up and stretch you out. So get 2 minutes, pause the video, do 2 minutes of high knees, marches, a 0.6 run on a treadmill, or if you're outside, take a lap with your phone. If you are ready for the cool down, and this was your quick 30-minute workout of the day, let's go ahead and take the cool down. We're gonna start with exercises while we're standing up. I don't know about you, but I feel my quads, and try to not complicate exercise or stretching. So when you're like, I don't know what to stretch or how to stretch it, let's say your quads feel tight still from those jumping lunges. Let's go ahead and take our hand to the same side foot, this is my left, to my left ankle, and pull it back. Because it was pushing and pulling itself forward. So you can really stretch it both ways by pulling it back, holding it here, maybe putting your arm out for balance if you need to. Maybe start being even more intentional about your breath. If you realize you were holding your breath the whole time, we want to be mindful not to do that. I'll try to be better about giving reminders. Knees up. Stretching in both directions. So you might have felt a little stretch in your glute there. We're going to do the other side. Taking that same hand to same ankle, same side hand, same size ankle. You might put your hand out. Try not to lock your knee. Doesn't really help with balance to lock your knee. I'm holding it here till it feels good. You might even squeeze your glute and it'll stretch out that front quad even more. When you're ready, take the same knee, bring it up to your chest. Oh, that feels really good actually. And I didn't do this on the other side. You're welcome to do a little foot roll. I need to figure out a sticky sock situation. People are getting the feet for free. I'm teasing mostly. While we're up here, let's roll our shoulders back a couple times, bringing them down, rolling them up to your ears, rolling them back. Continuing to take nice intentional breaths. On this next roll back and down, bring your hands together, clasp them. I have trouble with that word. Open up your chest. Take a deep breath. Your shoulders are pulling down. Your chest is open. While you're here, we can do some neck rolls. Bring that right ear to your right shoulder. Head comes forward. Left ear, left shoulder back. Right ear, right shoulder, and repeat. continuing to breathe. Let's do opposite rotation. Left ear, left shoulder. Right ear, right shoulder. Good work. Very nice. If you need a little hamstring stretch, I like to cross my feet. It creates a little bit more of an extension when you stretch, but cross your right foot over your left. Slowly bring both hands down, reaching towards the ground, resting them on the ground if you have the flexibility. Taking nice deep breaths here in through your nose, out through your nose, maybe get a little deeper to the ground with each exhale. Couple more breaths here. Good, very slowly roll back up. Unwind your feet, bound it in the other way. So left foot over right, or which the opposite of whatever you just did. Slowly roll down again. Take deep breaths with each exhale. Maybe you get a little closer to the ground. And this cool down is really yet another moment, an opportunity to reflect on what you're grateful for. Maybe you feel your breath more than you typically would. You're a little bit more aware of it. Maybe you can feel your heart breathing. I want you to slowly roll up. Sorry, I rushed out of that. Slowly roll up. Maybe you still notice how you can feel your chest beating a little bit more than you typically do. All those small things are things to be grateful for. I am grateful for you, for taking the time to take care of yourself so that we can also take care of each other. My name is Coach Lynn. Follow my channel as I post more of these workouts for you. I also post workout tips and resources on Instagram. But again, thank you for joining. Share with a friend if you enjoyed it. Drop in the comments anything that you enjoyed, and message me about anything I could be doing better. Until then, happy to be here. Happy you're here. Thank you.